So I'm just gonna make a quick video on what we are having coming in this year 2024. So we are having a new scabbard finish. It's gonna be available as a standard option in some of the new models, or you can pick it up as an option for like your custom order, or if you want a custom video sword and you want this finish, we can make it for you. So basically there's 4 new type. It's basically it's 3, but it's combined 1 and 2 into the 4th one. So the first one is really standard. It's just gonna be like a black finish with it's called hemp cord. It's gonna be a hemp cord wrap, and it's gonna be finished in like basic plain texture. And this is probably the plainest and the simplest model. Option we're gonna have is the first one, and for the second one, let me grab this. This is the second new option. This one is kind of hard to see in the camera, but it's texture silk. It's raw silk and it's texture on the scabbard, and it's come in black. Normally we just make black fittings. It's just look cooler that way, at least in my opinion. So it's the same. It's a cord wrap, and it's covered in silk texture in black, and this is how it's gonna look like. You can see the rough texture on it. And this one gonna come standard in some of the new model. And let's go for the 4th and the 3rd one. Let's go for the 3rd one first. The 3rd one is we call it rough texture finish. It's gonna look like a dirt ground, like gravel, and it's kind of like a silk texture as well, but we make it to make it like a rough texture. It's rough that is gonna rub off on you a little bit. It's gonna scratch you, but it's not that harsh. And we have it as an option if people want to try this stuff. And it's really tough finish. You can like scratch on it and like really trying to like scratch it out, but it's not gonna come off. It's really tough finish. And the last option is like a combination of both pattern. So it's a normal silk texture and a rough texture in one scabbard. We have this as an option because if you tie a rope here, it's gonna grab more to the scabbard. But or you can like customize it if you make a drawing for us, like you want the texture, like the rough texture, to be like anywhere on the scabbard in between the normal pattern. We can do it for you. And let's show you some example I have with like a normal sword. So this like for like a normal silk texture. Yes, you can see the texture wrap here, and the cord wraps and the texture wraps. And what we probably gonna be having for like the new model that's coming is it's gonna be coming in standard silk texture wrap, and the wrap on the handle is gonna be like a cord wrap like this, and then we texture it and then we cover it with paint and the finished texture. So it's gonna be really tough, and the grip is really grippy, and you can feel where you are on the handle is. And the way the cord is set up is that there's like a tiny bump on the handle, right? So you can feel where you're sliding or not, but you're probably not gonna be sliding, or you grip it good enough, like a good proper grip. It's gonna just stay right there where you grip it. So like the last example is the same. If you order like some different type handle, we can still do this texture and the texture scabbard. And that's about it for what's coming this year. And just want to give you a quick look of what we're gonna be putting in on a new model. So bye bye.